Alrighty, good afternoon, everyone. Meteorologist Michael Wilhite here with Southern Indiana Weather. Wanted to bring you a winter storm warning update, folks. Lots to talk about tonight. I'll try to make this fairly brief. A major winter storm is going to impact our area. Here on radar and satellite, you can see the clouds starting to filter in. There it is, folks, coming our way. There's the leading edge of the snowfield coming our way. That will head our way tonight. Now, as it initially starts out this evening, I think it's going to be one of those type of situations where it's going to show up on radar but not start fall immediately. We've got pretty dry air in place. You see surface temperatures here across the area, but if I put on dew points, I mean, just look at how bone dry the air is. Dew points in the very low single digits around the area. That's going to have to be overcome enough by some of the snow before it will actually start to fall from the sky. So I'd say it'll be at least a couple of hours of snow falling gradually through the sky, probably before we start to see a lot of it reach the ground. My best guess is that we're probably going to see this starting to affect us really on from about midnight on. So, got evening plans tonight. I think you'll be okay. Here's the way future radar goes. Let me show you a couple of views. First, let's look at the HER model. The HER model is the highest res data that we have, and it only goes out really until about 4 a.m. right now. It is a very short-term model, but here's the picture, and you can see the leading edge of some of those precipitation bands starting to work into our area tonight. But again, here we are. You see it starts to sort of, watch this, how it brings it in, and notice how it just really dries the things up over us. That'll raise the dew points enough that by the time midnight here comes and we've got the snow working into our area, that's when we can really start to see some things working. But as we head out to the end of the model ends at 4 a.m., and that's when the biggest snows are just starting to approach us. So I think the heaviest snow is probably going to be from about 4 a.m. tonight all the way through about noon tomorrow. Tomorrow morning's commute is going to be messy at best. If I were a school system watching this, I'd just cancel. I'm just going to tell you right now. Shouldn't even be a decision for you. This is probably going to be the biggest snowstorm that we've had along the Ohio River here in about 10 years. This is a no-brainer. Travel is going to be an absolute mess at this point. Let me widen the view out a little bit. And let's take a look about a longer range model. This is a high resolution NAM. There that is. Heads our way overnight hours, and look at this. Just heavy snow. Here's for 7 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow morning during the rush hour commute. Very heavy snow over us. Would not be surprised to see 1 inch per hour or higher snow rates, maybe even some 2 inch per hour snow rates down here into Kentucky. And then as you head forward in time for this, you can see the snow is a good portion of the day. By the time 4 o'clock in the afternoon rolls around, we've still got some snow around the area, but that should quickly diminish so that by the time the evening comes, the storm system is all off. And then maybe on Tuesday afternoon or evening, we might stand a chance of some light snow showers, but the main storm system will be already gone by then. So here's the way things stand right now. We have a winter storm warning in effect for counties shaded in the pink here. In the purple up here, a winter weather advisory. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see some of those counties get upgraded to a winter storm warning, but the reality is, whether you call it a warning or whether you call it an advisory, it's going to be snow no matter what. All right. Here is what we can expect as far as my official snow accumulations. 8 to 12 inch band here along the Ohio River and just to the north of it. Look at this though. Kentucky's going to get hammered. 12 to 15 inches of snow down here around E-Town, south of Owensboro, Morganfield, Litchfield, around in this area. They're absolutely going to be hammered with some snow. North of that, 8 to 12 inches of snow for folks here in the Jasper area, English, Princeton, Evansville area, Louisville area would be included in on that. And then Paoli area, kind of cutting Salem area right on the line here. North of that, a 4 to 8 inch swath up here around Bedford, Seymour. And then it lessens as you head to the north. By the time you get to Bloomington and Columbus, places like that, you're looking at 2 to 4 inches and a dusting to 2 inches as you head even north of that. So the biggest brunt of the winter storm is going to take aim right over our area. So again, just to sort of review things, folks, this is going to impact travel greatly. So best advice to you folks, if you can stay home tomorrow, I would just stay home. I know many schools around the area are on already have the day off because of a built-in snow day for President's Day anyway. So that's a good thing. I would likely say that the ones who don't have that already built in probably going to be taking it tomorrow. This is a huge winter storm by all means. Let's go ahead and take a look at your forecast. Go to southernindianaweather.com. You can get this. By the way, download for Google Play or your iPhone devices the southernindianaweather.com mobile app. Just search for southernindianaweather.com in your app store. You can get a great live radar and the forecast and all of these videos and everything. You can track it live right on your mobile app there. Here's the way things stand tonight. We're going down to about 14 degrees tonight. It's going to be a very cold night. Cloudy skies tonight. The clouds are already filtering in. Heavy snow after about 4 a.m. Expect difficult travel conditions on Monday morning's commute. Then by the time Monday comes, we're not going to warm up much. I'm only predicting 21 for the high. Cloudy, cold, heavy snow at times. Total snow accumulation 8 to 12 inches south of the US 50 corridor, upwards from there, around 4 to 8 inches towards the north. Snow should wind down by the evening hours. Skies will turn partly cloudy. We go down to 12, and then the big story behind that is going to be the bitter cold. We start to make warm up, if you can call 26 a warm up for Tuesday, maybe with a slight chance of the light snow showers, but not very big of a chance here. We go down into single digits Tuesday night, and then watch this. By the time Wednesday comes, the brunt of that Arctic air mass is going to come right over us. We're only looking at 14 for a high, 5 below by the time you wake up on Thursday morning. Thursday's not much better, 16 a high, and then 4 your low that night. We'll see a slow warming trend as we head toward next weekend with the chance of a rain-snow mix by next weekend there, but that's another story for far off. Bottom line is, folks, is some heavy snow is on the way. I would clear the snow off of your driveways and sidewalks as you possibly can tomorrow, because if you let this stuff stick, it's going to be there for days. We are not looking at anything melting, probably significant melting, until next weekend. That's the way we shape up today. I'll be here throughout the evening providing radar updates as the storm begins. I'm meteorologist Michael Wilhite with Southern Indiana Weather. Have a great day, folks. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.